Gang, have you seen how anime culture went from a weird niche interest that you probably got picked on for in school into a widespread pop culture explosion? Celebrities, athletes, and influencers proudly showing off their interest in anime, non-Japanese animations referencing popular anime tropes and gimmicks, or companies making these anime-type campaigns like, what the f does this got to do with burgers?
Just put the fights in the bag, bro.
At the heart of a lot of this is a marketing view of growing trends as well as connecting with the younger generation. Anime has exploded in international popularity, and with many passionate Gen Z and millennial fans, the love of art and storytelling, and orgs wanting to foster connections in a convoluted marketplace because you know what it's all about, it's become more mainstream. But this has to be the weirdest story I've ever heard of regarding anime and marketing. You saw the meme at the beginning of the video, right?
I have the power of God and anime on my side!
This shit wasn't a joke. This was a vision. Have you ever thought of combining Christianity with the anime medium?
What?
For the 2025 Holy Year, the Vatican unveiled their official mascot, Luce, Italian for light. And despite how cute this kid is, this would somehow be the root of a polarizing storm. So you know the drill.
Let's talk about it.
Hey yo, it's Taledo, that fallen angel kicked out of heaven. Get some snacks, get some water, get your prayers ready, and let's get on the video.
I know, you like my style. Nasty, gritty, looking pretty while I crack a smile.
So, how did we even get here? See, Catholic Christianity celebrates what's known as a jubilee. No, not that jubilee that monetizes riling up people through opinionated warfare. See, this jubilee is a way of saying the Holy Year. It's the Catholic special event of reconciliation.
Did you pray today?
The entire tradition is rooted through biblical mentions before Western Christianity would spark the tradition as an official event in the 1300s. Every 25 to 50 years, they'd host an event to foster community and reconnection with other Catholics while focusing on one's spiritual life. So here's the thing though, their numbers are kind of...
Conductor, we have a problem! Conductor, we have a problem!
Sure, in areas like Latin America, Southern Africa, and Asia, Christianity is growing rapidly, but look at, say, the United States and other areas of Europe. New generations are either less religious or just far less active in church attendance. So if you're the church, how do you connect with a younger generation that's growing disinterested in your practices and lead them to the light? One lesson I remember from being a kid is that you should listen to God's answers and ideas, even if they don't make any sense whatsoever. I learned that from VeggieTales. So I like to imagine this scenario. Lord, how do we connect with our Catholic youth and bring more eyes to our Holy Year? The power of God in anime. What? Power of God in anime. What the fuck are you talking about? On October 28, 2024, the Vatican announced the Holy Year's new mascot. At the center of this party of faces was Luce, Italian for light, a young blue-haired girl with a big yellow jacket, dirty green boots, a stick, and a rosary cross necklace. According to their official website, it states the following, quote, "Born in the heart of the Vatican, Luce spreads laughter and friendship to all. Our mission is to celebrate faith with a light heart, connecting people from all walks of life through positivity and fun." Designed by Italian artist and Tokidoki co-founder Simone Legno, this cartoon group was inspired by Catholic pilgrims on their life journey. And the girl reminded the internet of so many characters. Rei Ayanami from Coraline from Coraline, Six from Light Nightmares, and Ai Otto from Wonder Egg Priority.
Trash!
It's cartoonist, squishable, and anime. Holy shit, anime is real. But like, why a Christian anime mascot? See, mascots have always been a known branding tool. They reinforce an org's positioning and targeting while cultivating a deeper bond with audiences that engage them more. For example, the Duolingo bird.
That fucking bird that I hate.
Tell me you don't feel pressured into keeping your daily streak because of this thing. But yeah, it's meant to connect with people's hearts more. They're also really popular for big events, and ultimately, the Jubilee mascot is a part of the church's desire to, quote, live even within the pop culture so beloved by our youth. And we kind of mentioned something that's very beloved by our youth earlier: art, storytelling, anime. It's trying to foster that bridge with the generation and with the trends. And it does feel a little bit like this.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
Hey, she's adorable and squishable and patable. But how did the world react to Luce? Well, if you remember my Brazilian Miku video, go watch that if you haven't, by the way, you'll remember how I stated that artists sometimes get possessed when they see something cute or trendy online, which starts a massive wave of fan-made media, art, and memes. And speaking of Brazilian Miku, I'm glad we were thinking the same thing. But hey, cue the memes and the fan art, because they were banger. Luce.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
My child will hate whimsy and fun.
Honestly, I think he'd find this thing f***ing adorable. Honestly though, the Bible does go hard. Luce, the little pilgrim. Luce, saving souls.
I absolve you of your sins.
You have been forgiven.
Why is she looking at me like she about to ask if I got the Bible app on my phone? No, seriously, look at her! She's never doable! And the whole gang's here. Luce and Master Chief, why could I actually see this timeline happening? Inside of you, there are 2 Catholics. Oh, speaking of Miku. Matthew 10:34. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. Jesus Christ be prayed.
I have the power of God and anime!
I get it!
Hey, it's me, Goku!
See, this is what I love about the internet. Just making fun and cute art and memes and making a bit more community press. Oh, and this is why I hate the internet.
Get away from her!
This is where I really have to apologize to this precious creature. You did not deserve this. Look, I don't know how you see this and your first thought is, oh, Rule 34! Man, you're going to hell. You're gonna step at the pearly gates and God gonna be like, hold up, didn't you defile my baby? Turn the Gooner brain on for like 5 minutes. But as you can see, a lot of the internet loved Luce. From memers, artists, and Gen Z members alike, she was enjoyed by many. And Catholic fans alike took her in as their baby. Someone even made her into a VTuber. And we have to mention this because this is our YouTube channel. There's always been a lot of times in which religious memes have cultivated with internet culture. From the reject and embrace stuff becoming its own meme to even people laughing at memes surrounding Bible stories. And that's why a lot of people had fun with Luce. She's just a fun thing. But even if I wanted to make this video all sunshine and rainbows, realistically, it wasn't all that way. I said it was a polarizing story for a reason and not just for a clickbait thumbnail. Do you want to know how Christians reacted to this? Okay, let me fix that line. Do you want to know how traditional conservative Christians reacted to this?
I feel myself just being on the screen with the anime doll. I feel like I'm transitioning into a woman.
What? So, compared to how whimsical and innocent we've depicted Luce here in media spaces, Luce in the super Christian space is controversial as hell, to put it lightly. Don't get me wrong, a lot of Christians online don't really care. Hell, r/Catholic memes made her into a meme format. I'm talking the Bible thumpers, the super traditionals, the reject anything modern ones. They hate this being, and some of the sentiments I'd hear were wild. Some people think it's bad because it's a cartoon inspired by pop culture. Modernism is, among many things, an agent of demoralization. It seeks to humiliate, diminish, and shame. Don't let them succeed. Choose greatness. I don't know why one can't choose God and appreciate cute memes and cartoons at the same time. This is how the demise happens. Look at my country. They introduce a cute little meme and the next thing you know, they want to transition your kids. Just look at all the changes that started with the little rainbow. Yeah, we're dealing with that crowd. Another sentiment is that Luce is an idol. What? She's a mascot that represents safe pilgrimages. Making a cartoon to promote your practices isn't idolatry as long as you're not treating it as your primary blessing. I'm pretty sure God doesn't care if you have a doll. There are some pretty valid criticisms about the design, specifically the rosary and cross necklace stuff. You don't wear that in the faith, but considering a cartoon design, you can get it. But this side I understand. They hate the church for working with Simone Legno because his company Tokidoki had done art for an adult products company and produced Pride merch. Does the art have correlation or relevance to the artist? Are they actively promoting Doki and the other stuff? Then,
we do not care.
Feel whatever you want, though. I don't really care about this guy. I'm here to defend this girl over here. But this was probably the worst conspiracy I heard. They think Luce is short for Lucifer.
Man, what the f is you talking about?
What's that?
I'm sorry.
Christ, you are extremely demonic.
I'm 0 years old.
Wait till they find out about Saint Lucifer Cagliari. Like, imagine hating this and this is literally her. I am personally against the narrative that this is inherently an idol, demonic, or bad just because it goes against tradition. Luce just feels like a potential anime VeggieTales mascot that just exists to relate to the younger generation. Is the event's primary goal leading people to God and getting them more invested, and the mascot is only a part of that? Then what's the problem? You're raging over a cartoon character. I just don't understand it. Look, don't take this as me hating Christianity or trying to shame you if you are religious. I just never expected an anime girl like this to cause this much uproar. You don't have to like it like I do. And I do agree that Catholic Anime Mascot is, but I will continue enjoying the fan art and memes. Look at her! She's never doable! Anyway, I love Luce. I find the art and memes adorable, and I love trends like these that allow communities to unite over unique interests. Will she be successful for the Holy Year? That's for the church and the Christians to figure out and fight over. Not a content creator who just loves media and trends. But hey, we already know one crowd that's going to hell.
You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.
The people who did this to Luce.
What the fuck is wrong with you?